And we spend so much of our time saying, listen, we need to keep the system very simple. If all we knew, we want to check the number of calls that are being made during the week, or just a simple pipeline report that we want to generate every week. That gives us more information and more of a finger on the pulse of the operations than having all this data that's going into the system that nobody's ever using.
That's right.
And I guess a lot of businesses they get romanced by the software
They
companies.
fall in love with the possibilities, but
Yeah,
then they don't start with the basics. Like
yeah,
what I say to those folks,
yeah,
we always say there are groups of people who are natural born simplifiers in the world,
yeah.
and there are groups of people who are natural born complicators in the world. I always say to the complicators, of which I'm one, just to be fully open and honest here, we always say to the complicators, you know what? Could you please just trust us and start with 3 to 5 things that'll
Yeah.
move the needle? And then we'll add 3 more once your team has mastered these basics. You wouldn't teach a T-baller how to hit a split-fingered fastball on a 2 count, with bases loaded. I mean, that's too much information. So let's start with the basics. And just, it's amazing to me how many people reject that notion when it's so obviously.
It's so, and it's funny because I mean, I run into countless clients and prospective clients. They want to, because what they do? They read the in-flight magazines and all the promises that the CRM systems can provide. So they want to go from 0 to 100 right away. And you say, like, listen, a good CRM project can last a couple of years, and you have to start with contact management. I mean, can you have your 15-person group actually have share a decent database and put notes in and complete activities and do emails where it's, productive and informative and accurate information for just that group, just that contact management. And it is amazing how many businesses can't even do that yet before they get into advanced marketing automation, or service management.
You
So
you 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 got people who refuse to use the 2 letter abbreviations for the states, and then they get frustrated by the system. I mean, it's just so
crazy.
funny where how the simple things tend to derail these fabulous pieces of technology all the time.
Yeah, it's absolutely true.